Hi everybody, my name is Bree and welcome back to my channel, Bree's Arts. Okay, you guys, this is another Try It Tuesday. This challenge is hosted by Sammy at Unicorn Dust Designs, and this month her co-host is Indie Annie Jones. They're both amazing, and I will have their channels linked down below. Okay, so just to refresh, Try It Tuesday means that we will take some crafts that other creators have made and try them ourselves. Now what I do is I will be putting my own little spin on each one of these crafts. And I will also be part of a playlist, which I will link down in the description box. I really hope that you enjoy these DIYs. So with that being said, let's just jump right in. All right, you guys, DIY number one. So this beautiful piece from the Crafty Couple, I just absolutely love it. Their channel is amazing. I will link them below. Check them out. And using one of these wooden drawers from the Dollar Tree, we're going to use the bigger box from that set. And these longer craft sticks that I got at Dollarama. And we're going to take our Antique Wax by Folk Art, and we are going to completely cover this little box. I swear, these are my favorite things, these boxes. I use them a ton, and they're such high quality, and oh my goodness, the possibilities are endless with these, you guys. So taking that antique wax, covering all the sides, the inside, the outside, everywhere, and then wiping off the excess with the baby wipe. Works like a charm. Now we're going to use the white by Folk Art, and we're gonna paint up 20 of these long craft sticks. Make sure you get all of the edges, front, back, sides, everything. We want really good coverage on these craft sticks. And kazam, you guys, just like that. Okay, so just lining these up 5 per side. I didn't measure, I just kind of eyeballed it. You can see there that the box is a little bit off center, and there is a reason for that. So just lining up the craft sticks, again, like I said, 5 per side, and just hot gluing them down. Now you can see there that the opening of the box is on the shorter side of the craft stick. So that's what's so amazing about what I've done with like my little twist, I guess, on this project, is that you can use it as a planter on one side or like a candle holder on the other side. So you'll see those in the reveal photos when I'm all done. But I just love how it turned out. Oh, and you guys know, nautical and coastal, it is my jam. They're all done. Starting to come together. So taking this Cascade by Folk Art, beautiful blue. And we're taking one of these anchors. They're from the Dollar Tree. They come in a package of, I believe it's 2 anchors, 2 sailboats, and 2 ship helms, like the steering wheels. And they're just adorable. I just love them. So I am painting all of the sides, all of the front and the back, and just make sure you get into the nooks and the crannies and all of the edges. and taking some white chalk paint, we're just going to dry brush a little bit of this white just to bring out those edges and give it some dimension and some character and just bring it to life. It makes such a huge difference when you do this, you guys. And now this is a roll of macrame cord that I got on Amazon. I'll link it down below. And we're just going to wrap that macrame cord around the anchor just a few times here. Again, just to give it that extra detail. And I probably wrapped it maybe 4 or 5 times. Looked like 5 times. And just hot glue it down, cut off the excess. Oh, just gives it that little touch. It's perfect. And now you guys know, if you've watched my videos, I use this braided rope all the time. It is beautiful. I will link it down below. It's from Amazon. It's just a really nice, clean rope. And so just wrapping that around a whole bunch of times, as much or as little as you want. You can use a different twine if you want to. You can use the rough twine. You can use the macrame cord. Like, you can use whatever you want. And so we are going to put a little bit more of the macrame cord, just put it through that loop there, and then we're gonna tie it around the top. Now, again, this can be a planter or a candle holder. So I didn't want to completely attach it to the project. So when you flip it upside down, you just take that off and then you can put it the other way. Super easy. Isn't it great, you guys? Oh my goodness, I just love it. Okay, let's go. DIY number 2. Now, this shutter is from Melissa at All Things Crafty. Her channel is fabulous. Oh, she's so innovative with her DIYs. So we're gonna take these planks that I got at Walmart. You can also find them at Dollar Tree, but I haven't been able to find them since forever. Some of these garden stakes that I got at Dollarama. And a whole bunch of these jumbo popsicle sticks that I got at Walmart. So what we're gonna do here, I have cut those wooden stakes down to size, and you can use whatever size you want. I don't honestly know the measurements, but we're going to glue the planks onto these wooden stakes. And when I lined it up, I think I did it a little bit too short, so I just kind of pulled it down just a little bit. It really didn't matter for the structure of it at all. So you can see there that it's not quite down to the end. And so for this shutter, taking our popsicle sticks, and I just measured them, and we're gonna cut them down to size. Now I did measure each one because it wasn't completely square. And so just having to go through, clip them down a little bit and put them in so that they're nice and snug. And then throw a little bit of hot glue on the sides and place them in at an angle. And a little bit of more hot glue on the top there just for some added security. So we're gonna do this with all of our popsicle sticks. Again, cut them to size, sand them a little bit, doesn't fit, cut them again. And again. So you can see it took me a little bit of finagling. And just put them down on an angle. And you can see here I am lifting it up just to make sure that everything is nice and straight and really even. I love this shutter, you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so cute. All right, all done. So I'm just taking my brush here just to get rid of all of those strings from the hot glue, because we are using quite a bit of hot glue on this. And there we go. I think they turned out pretty even, not gonna lie. So really, you guys, I should have painted everything prior to assembling it because painting was difficult. So just learn from my mistakes. Paint everything up before you put everything together. But here you can see I am painting all of the pieces here with my white chalk paint, getting into all of the crevices and whatnot. And it doesn't have to be a total, like a full coat. We are going to rough it up anyways, but you can see I painted the front and the back. All right, now using my Parisian gray. I've said it before, I love this gray. It's very coastal, gives it a nice distress here, makes the shutter look old and worn and beachy. Oh, just a fantastic touch on this shutter. So just make sure you distress all of the edges. There we go. So taking a wood dowel, I think this is one of the really long skewers actually from the Dollar Tree, and I just cut it down to size here and put some hot glue down through the shutters and secured it down in the center. All right, so these wood planks, I got them on Amazon. I used one in my last video and it said that they were unavailable, so I will still link them down below. Not sure if they're available or not. I don't know where else you would look for them, maybe on eBay or something like that, but these are amazing. I'm so glad that I got them. So I painted it up with my white chalk paint and then using some of my Cascade, we're just gonna go over that white chalk paint a little bit heavier because I kind of wanted it to look like it was originally blue and then the blue paint is chipping away and revealing the white underneath, if that makes sense. And of course, sand down the edges, give it a little bit more dimension, some character, add to that look of it being old and worn. And I printed this off on my Cricut using the 813 stencil vinyl. It says Beach House Open. And smooth it down with my little smoothie tool. And grabbing my dabby brush. And we are just going to dab, dab, dab over that stencil. Again, I wanted this sign to look very weathered and beachy, so it definitely does not have to be full coverage. And of course, taking the stencil off while the paint is still wet so that it doesn't pull up any of the paint. It just makes it a heck of a lot easier than if you let the paint dry, because then the paint just sticks to the stencil and it's much more difficult to remove. And again, that stencil vinyl weeds like a dream. So these shells I got at the Dollar Tree. They have two different kinds. They have like white ones that are primarily white, and then these that are kind of peachy colored or sand colored, I guess. And I just grabbed one and hot glued it to the side of the sign. And taking some jute that I got also from the Dollar Tree, we're gonna glue that jute cord to the back. Now I'm doing 2 separate strings because we are going to feed it through the top shutter there and kind of tie it in the back and glue it. So I didn't just want to use one solid string. So you see here I'm threading it through. And I wanted it to be kind of at an angle because, you know, it's an open sign. And sorry, it's a little bit out of frame. There we go. And just hot glue that down. And that is it, you guys. Oh my God, I love it. It's so cute. And DIY number 3. So it wouldn't be Try It Tuesday without me trying something from Sammy at Unicorn Dust Designs. We all know she's fabulous. Now we are going to take one of these embroidery hoops. I'm pretty sure I got it at Michael's. It's a lot smaller than the one that Sammy used for hers, but it was the only one that I had on hand, so it worked like a charm. And I'm going to take some of this burlap ribbon that I got at Dollarama and this amazing ribbon that I found at Walmart, this black and white. It just screams beach to me for some reason. I just love it. So we're going to attach the hoops together here and then pull those ribbons nice and tight inside the hoop and then screw it on so that it's nice and snug. So clipping off some of the excess, I'm just going to hot glue that down so that it is nice and clean at the back. And do that on both sides. And it also makes it nice and secure. Now, these half beads I got on Amazon. When I was putting these on, you guys, they are slippery. So I had such a hard time. You can see they're flying all over the place. I'm trying to set everything up, make sure I have the right amount of beads here. And man, they were slippery. So we are just going to hot glue each one of those. You see, they're flying all over. And I was getting so frustrated. They just kept on flying all over. But I think I got the right amount, so we're good to go. So again, we're just gonna hot glue them all the way around on the top of this little wreath that we're making. And taking some white chalk paint and my chippy brush, just going along, giving it, you know, a semi-good coat. Not a great coat, but, you know, I didn't mind if some of that natural wood was shining through. And taking this metal hello sign that I got at Walmart, and I just hot glued it right to the ribbon there. So these starfish, I've actually had them forever. The blue one came in like a pack of potpourri that I got a bajillion years ago. And the other one, I think I might have gotten it at Walmart maybe a few years ago. I don't know. I have them around my house as well because I live at a beach. So of course I would have starfish, in my house. And so I am just going to hot glue those down onto the embroidery hoop there. Make sure they're nice and secure. Oh, isn't it cute? Oh my goodness. Oh, I just absolutely love it. So taking these little, I guess they're roses maybe, I got them at the Dollar Tree. I just wanted to use some of that greenery because it reminded me of it looks like seaweed. So I just kind of placed it on the sides of the starfish there, just grabbing some pieces and hot gluing them down. And just making sure that they're nice and secure. And my big head's in the way again. But you see how it kind of looks like it's seaweed? Like, I love these. It's perfect. And that's it, you guys. Like, this is so easy. Thank you so much, Sammy, for the inspiration. Oh my goodness. I just absolutely love it. It's so cute. Check it out. All right, everyone, that is it for Try It Tuesday. I could watch YouTubers for hours and I could choose so many different things that really inspire me and that I would want to recreate. So I just love this challenge. I just think it's so much fun. Thank you so much to Sammy at Unicorn Dust Designs for hosting and to Indie Annie Jones for co-hosting this month. And I will have all of the channels that I have mentioned listed down in the description box. And while you're down there, do me a solid. Tap that like button, maybe subscribe, tell your friends, all of that jazz. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for the gag reel. Bye, guys. Okay, so today is another Try It Tuesday, which is a... it's something. It's things. The floof. We always have to floof.
Like a little script in front of you?
Well, cue cards. We need cue cards.
Oh yeah, just like on the news.
Like on I was gonna say Letterman, but oh my god, that would really make me old. Try It Tuesday is for really Tuesday. So just to refresh, Try It Tuesday is when we creators take other creators' creations and create them ourselves. That playlist will be linked down in the description box. See, he's moving the pillows, and for continuity, it's not working. Stop. Now I have 2 teenagers. 2.
Now what?
Now we party!
It's a family channel.
It's a family channel. We got the whole family here.